The Zephyrian scout ship Whisper of Stars drifted silently through the asteroid field that had once been humanity's outer defense grid. Commander Vexhai examined the tactical display with growing unease. 300 years had passed since the last human transmission, yet something felt wrong about this graveyard system. Debris patterns are too organized, muttered Lieutenant Kretos, her secondary arms dancing across the sensor controls. These asteroids, they're not natural formations. Vexhai's crystalline exoskeleton shimmered with nervous energy. The Zephyrian Collective had waited centuries for this moment, the chance to claim the legendary human homeworld. According to their intelligence, humanity had vanished after a catastrophic war with an unknown enemy. Earth should be defenseless, ripe for colonization. Sir, detecting massive metallic structures embedded within the asteroid field, Kretos reported, her voice tight with confusion. The signatures are impossible. Some of these objects are larger than our dreadnoughts. A chill ran through Vexhai's neural pathways. Are they active? Negative. Everything reads as dormant. But sir, the power cores, they're still functional. Hundreds of them. The revelation struck like a plasma bolt. Vexhai had studied humanity's final broadcasts, desperate messages speaking of evacuating Earth, of fleeing to the outer colonies. But what if they hadn't fled? What if they had prepared for something else entirely? Full scan of the system, Vexhai ordered. I want to know what we're really looking at. As the sensors swept deeper, the truth began to emerge. The asteroids weren't debris from battles, they were camouflaged warships. Thousands of them, arranged in perfect defensive formations around Earth. Each one larger and more advanced than anything in the Collective's arsenal. By the Great Crystal, Kretos whispered. Sir, these aren't just ships. They're fortress-class vessels. The power readings suggest weapons capable of cracking moons. Vexhai's mandibles clicked in rapid calculation. How long have they been dormant? Approximately 300 years. But, Commander, Kretos paused, her readings becoming more frantic. They're designed for automated awakening. Movement in the system, energy signatures like ours, it would trigger their protocols. The realization hit them simultaneously. They hadn't found humanity's grave. They had walked into humanity's trap. Deep within the hidden fleet, ancient systems stirred to life. Admiral Hendricks had designed this moment 3 centuries ago, knowing humanity's children would need protection long after their parents were gone. The evacuation had been real, but it was never a retreat. It was preparation for the inevitable, the day when other species would come for Earth. Proximity alarms screamed across the Zephyrian bridge as the first disguised asteroid began to unfold. Armor plating retracted to reveal weapon arrays that defied known physics. The ship's hull bore faded markings. UES Retribution. Emergency jump, Vexhai commanded, but it was already too late. Across the system, thousands of sleeping giants awakened. Their artificial intelligences, upgraded with 3 centuries of automated improvements, assessed the threat with cold efficiency. The Zephyrian scout ship was logged, categorized, and marked for interrogation. Warning, came a transmission in perfect Zephyrian dialect. The voice was artificial, emotionless, eternal. You have entered a protected system. Identify yourselves and state your intentions, or face the consequences of trespass. As more ships decloaked around them, Vexhai understood the terrible truth. Humanity hadn't disappeared, they had evolved beyond the need for physical presence. Their legacy lived on in these silent guardians, watching over Earth with infinite patience and unlimited firepower. The Collective's grand plan to claim the human homeworld had just become a desperate fight for survival against ghosts who refused to stay buried. In the depths of space, humanity's final gift to the galaxy had awakened. A war fleet that would defend Earth long after its creators had transcended to something beyond mortal understanding. The asteroids continued to unfold, revealing humanity's true monument. Not pyramids or cities, but an eternal armada that would ensure their homeworld remained forever out of reach.